In Charles Duhigg's Supercommunicators, the author explores the art and science of successful communication, offering a roadmap to deeper connections and achieving goals through conversation. Here's a detailed breakdown of the book's key points. Beneath the surface, the hidden layers of conversation. Imagine a conversation as an iceberg. The tip of the iceberg, the part we readily see and hear, is the surface-level exchange of words. But according to Duhigg, the most crucial aspects of communication lie hidden beneath the surface. These are the hidden layers. Supercommunicators excel at recognizing and navigating these layers to create a more meaningful and impactful conversation. Delving deeper. The 3 hidden layers. Duhigg proposes 3 key hidden layers that influence every conversation. Practical layer. What's the real issue? This layer focuses on the concrete aspects of the conversation. What is the task at hand? What problem needs solving? Supercommunicators can identify the practical goal and ensure clear communication to move the conversation forward efficiently. For example, during a work meeting to discuss a project deadline, the practical layer might involve clarifying roles, responsibilities, and specific deliverables. Emotional layer. How do we feel? This layer deals with the feelings, anxieties, and motivations underlying the conversation. What emotions are people experiencing? Are there hidden agendas or concerns? Supercommunicators can recognize these emotions and use empathy to build rapport and navigate sensitive topics effectively. Imagine a performance review conversation. The surface layer might be discussing areas for improvement, but the emotional layer might involve feelings of insecurity or fear of failure. A supercommunicator could acknowledge these emotions and provide constructive feedback in a supportive manner. Social layer. Who are we in this interaction? This layer focuses on the social dynamics at play. Who are the participants in the conversation? What roles do they hold? What is the power dynamic? Understanding the social layer allows supercommunicators to adapt their communication style accordingly. For instance, a conversation between a manager and a team member will have different social dynamics than a conversation between friends. A supercommunicator can adjust their tone and approach to fit the specific social context. Decoding conversations. The 3 essential types in supercommunicators. 1. Practical conversations. The task-oriented dance. Imagine planning a dinner party with friends. This exemplifies a practical conversation. Here, the focus is on logistics, solutions, and achieving a shared goal. A delicious and enjoyable gathering. Key characteristics of practical conversations include task-oriented. The discussion revolves around completing a specific task or project. Information exchange. Sharing facts, figures, and data is central to the conversation. Problem solving, brainstorming solutions, and finding common ground for achieving the desired outcome is key. Clear and concise communication, directness, and efficiency are crucial for moving the conversation forward. Example: discussing a project timeline, delegating tasks, or negotiating a budget are all practical conversations. Supercommunicator strategies. Active listening. Ensure everyone's ideas are heard and understood. Clear communication. Be specific about expectations and desired outcomes. Asking clarifying questions. Avoid ambiguity and ensure everyone is on the same page. 2. Emotional conversations. Navigating the heart of the matter. A conversation about a recent heartbreak or a heated disagreement with a family member falls under the category of emotional conversations. Here, the focus shifts to feelings, anxieties, and building rapport. Understanding and acknowledging emotions are crucial for a successful emotional conversation. Emotional expression. Sharing and acknowledging feelings is key. Building empathy, understanding the other person's perspective and emotions is crucial. Conflict resolution. Finding common ground and navigating disagreements constructively is a core aspect. Active listening with empathy. Pay attention to both verbal and nonverbal cues to understand the emotional undercurrents. Example: a parent discussing career anxieties with their child or a couple navigating a rough patch in their relationship are both examples of emotional conversations. Supercommunicator strategies. Empathetic listening. Validate the other person's feelings without judgment. Open-ended questions. Encourage deeper expression of emotions. I statements. Express your own feelings in a non-accusatory way. 3. Social conversations. The dance of roles and identities. A job interview or a first date exemplifies a social conversation. Here, the focus is on establishing social connection, defining roles, and navigating social dynamics. Understanding the social context allows you to tailor your communication style for optimal impact. Social hierarchy. Recognizing the power dynamics and social structures at play is important. Impression management. Presenting yourself appropriately for the social context is key. Building rapport. Creating a sense of connection and mutual understanding is crucial. Social cues. Understanding and responding appropriately to subtle social cues is important. Example: a networking event or a business meeting with potential clients are both examples of social conversations. Supercommunicator strategies. Adapting communication style. Adjusting your tone and approach based on the social context. Understanding social cues. Reading nonverbal communication effectively. Building rapport. Finding common ground and building a sense of connection. The matching principle, the art of aligning communication in supercommunicators. In Supercommunicators, Charles Duhigg introduces the matching principle as the cornerstone of effective communication. It goes beyond simply talking and listening. It's about strategically aligning your communication style with the specific type of conversation taking place. This doesn't mean mimicking someone word for word, but rather becoming a master conductor, orchestrating a successful exchange by identifying the conversation type. The first step is recognizing whether you're engaged in a practical, emotional, or social conversation. Each type requires a different approach. Adapting your communication style. Once you've identified the conversation type, tailor your communication accordingly. Practical conversations. Clear and concise communication. Emotional conversations, building empathy and acknowledging emotions. Social conversations, establishing rapport and navigating social dynamics. Sharpening your tools, developing supercommunication skills in Supercommunicators. 1. Active listening, unveiling the hidden depths. It's not just passively hearing words, it's actively engaging with the speaker to understand both the spoken and unspoken message. This involves paying close attention, focus entirely on the speaker, avoiding distractions, and giving them your full presence. Nonverbal cues, reading body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice to understand underlying emotions and intentions. Summarizing and paraphrasing, restate what the speaker has said in your own words to ensure understanding and encourage them to elaborate. Asking clarifying questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions to gain clarity and delve deeper into unspoken aspects of the conversation. 2. The power of open-ended questions. Unlocking hidden layers. Open-ended questions are your key to uncovering the hidden layers in conversations. These questions go beyond simple yes or no answers and encourage the speaker to elaborate, revealing their thoughts, feelings, and motivations. Start with how and why. These questions prompt deeper reflection and provide valuable insights. Encourage storytelling. Instead of asking for facts, invite the speaker to share their experiences and perspectives. Build on their responses. Use their answers as springboards for further exploration, demonstrating your genuine interest. 3. Recognizing and acknowledging emotions. Building bridges of rapport. This involves identifying emotions. Pay attention to both verbal and nonverbal cues to understand the emotional undercurrents of the conversation. Validating feelings. Acknowledge their emotions without judgment, letting them know their feelings are heard and understood. Using empathy. Put yourself in their shoes and try to see things from their perspective. 4. Expressing yourself clearly. Transparency and authenticity. This doesn't mean dominating the conversation, but rather confidently sharing your perspective and goals. I statements. Use these to express your feelings and opinions in a non-accusatory way. I feel frustrated when instead of you always make me frustrated. Clarity and conciseness. Articulate your thoughts and needs clearly, avoiding ambiguity. Respectful assertiveness. Express your perspective confidently while acknowledging the other person's point of view. Subscribe and watch for more book wisdom.